Hello, very good evening. This is Kashish from Team Scrollwell. So participants are joining right now. Let's wait for a few moments. Okay, everyone, very good evening. And all the participants that have not joined until now will be joining with the time, and we can start with the session. Okay, so are we good to go? I believe we are. Okay, so let's begin. So I have started the screen share. Is the screen visible to you all? Okay, I believe the screen is visible. so let's begin. We have a topic today that is about how to create quizzes in the Google form and how to provide certifications to the students based on the quizzes or any tests. How we can provide the certifications to the student, how to create certificates and like take tests of the students in the Google form. That will be journal quizzes. Okay, so let's begin with that. So to create Google Forms, we know we have website names forms.google.com. That is this forms.google.com. If you're not able to find, we can just simply search on internet Google Forms, and we will be able to find this website docs.google.com forms. That is also the same. We just need to click on this and we'll get to the same page. Okay, so I have opened this already, and let's create a new Google form and let's name it as okay. So we have named the Google form or the quiz as day 3 FDP on ICT tools. Okay, okay, so let's have some questions. So first of all, in any kind of form or quiz, we will have a name or email address of the person who is filling out this form, from which we can get to know whoever is filling out this form and who has submitted this answers. So first question will always be an email address or a name. Let's give it name over here, and we'll collect email addresses also. Okay, so as I like entered name over here, so Google Forms get to know that I am asking name of the participant. Okay, so it has automatically changed this answer type to short answer. Okay, so we get to know like there are multiple type of questions available, which kind of answer we want to get from the students or participants. We can get that kind of answer. So here in the name section, we'll always need a short answer type question or a multiple choice type questions. If we have a few selectable names, we can go for this also. Okay, right now we'll ask for this short answer type. Okay, so let's begin with the next one. And one more thing, before moving next, we can mark this question as required because name is mandatory to submit the answers. Okay, and the second thing we need is the designation. If anyone is filling out the form, so we can have this designation, or if we are doing it in our university or college, we can have this like professor or student or faculty or student. We can have multiple options over here. Okay, we can have this kind of, or if it is particularly for the students, we can have the name of like the name of class or course and branch. Okay, so that is best to have as an identity. If we want to have, we can have the rule numbers as an identifier, rule numbers or We can say university roll number. So here Google Forms has also changed it to short answer type and also added a validation over here. Validation is something we can like try it over here. So whenever you will click on this bottom right corner of a question and the three dots, there's an option of response validation. We can just simply click on this and we can select the answer type. What is the answer that is needed to be filled over here? Is it should be a number or text or a regular expression. In this case of course and branch, it could be anything. It is not restricted to a number or text only, because while filling out these things, it could be a combination of number and text, because students may fill their semester also. If we would have asked, we can uh, like limit the length of answer they are entering. So we can restrict the minimum and maximum characters if we want them to enter some minimum number of characters in the input. So let's say we need to have some uh, like answer in minimum of 15 characters, then they will not be able to submit the form unless they fill at least 15 words over here, 15 characters. Okay, so similarly we have this maximum. Okay, so if I'll put 25, so they will not be able to enter more than 25 characters in their answer, in their response in this section. In the text we have different validations. So in the text, it should be a text. Okay, it should be an email address, it should be nothing, or it should be a URL. Okay, so these kind of validations we can apply. Okay, right now here we do not need any validation over here, so we can remove that validation. But here we, that is totally clarified that it must be a number. A university roll number is always a number. Okay, so here we can apply the validation. And after we have done all these things, we can go to our test. Okay, so we can start asking the questions to students. Okay, so let's ask a question. So I have asked what are the primary colors, so I'll give them some options: red, okay, and black. Okay, so these are the options. So whenever students will be answering this question, they will need to select three options, because there are three primary colors. So in this type of answer, they will be able to select only one. So I'll change it to check boxes, so students will be able to answer multiple questions at a time. Okay, so they will be able to answer multiple questions. So I'll not mark it as required, because students, if they do not know the answer of this, they may leave it blank, or it depends upon the teacher. If we want to mark it as required, we can do it as well. Okay, so let's see what is the next type of answer is drop down. That is very much similar to the multiple choice question. The look is different, how much the functionality of this is very much same. Okay, so Okay, so we have all these options. Rather than giving it multiple choice, we'll make it as drop down. Okay, so look wise it will be different, however the functionality of this will be same. They will be able to select any one of the options from these. Okay, so let's move on to next answer type that we can have from the students, that is file upload. If we want to have some written answer or a drawing answer in a drawing or something that we want to upload them a file, it could be an audio file, a drawing file or something. Okay, here we just want to give them permission that we want to collect the files from the participants. Okay, so here for the file, what we can ask them to upload, let's ask them to upload their photograph. Okay, your photograph. Okay, if we want to allow only specific file types, we can do that also. Okay, here if we are collecting the photographs, so we'll need only the image files and not the presentation, not the document, spreadsheet, video and all. We validate it to image only. Okay, so maximum number of files, we just need a single file, and maximum would be of 10 MB, or we can reduce the size according to our requirements. And what is the next answer type? So this is linear scale. If we want to get some kind of ratings, okay, rate your experience. So this time again Google form automatically understood what I want to get from the participants or the ones who will be filling out this form. Okay, so I am asking them to rate their experience, so that will be in the linear scale. Okay, according to the Google form, so we can have the rating. We can have the rating between 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 as per our requirement. So we let's have the rating from 1 to 10. Okay, or 1 to 5, we can have that too. Okay, so we can, so here we have already given the labels to the numbers. So we have given the label needs much improvement, means uh, if they are selecting number one or near to the number one, number one, two or three, that means they need improvement. As they will move to the bigger numbers, 5, 4, like they will be moving to the excellence, moving towards the excellence. That means that will define the rating, how well they have performed or how well was the experience. So this kind of answers we can have in the this format. Next we have is multiple choice grid type questions. Okay, and the multiple choice grid type questions, we just need to have like a question, and this will be a kind of a match the columns. Okay, so like we used to match the columns, that is much similar to that. Okay, so here I'll write the question as match the columns. Okay, let's have some data in row 1. now, no great question is popping up into my mind. So that is something. These are too big. Let's have very simple. That is 1 5. Okay. So we'll be matching this. That is just for an example. So it will be like this. If we want to match, we'll be matching one with the one, and this kind of questions will be coming. And similarly, it is multiple checkbox grid. So think it will be same. However, we can select multiple answers for a single question. Okay. So here we can have, so these are the columns and these are the rows. We will just need to match these things. So we'll be matching these with this. Okay. And we have the next answer type is date or time. Okay. If we have want to have some submission in the format of date or time, okay, so we can have that also, like date of birth. Okay, so for this we need to have the submission in the format of date. We will have that. And let's move further. Time of your arrival. So here we want to have just input in the format of a time. Okay, so we can have that input in the time format also. So we have tried out all these kind of questions. So this is generally a format in which we take submission from the participants to get the answers. However, this is not a quiz right now. So to make it as a quiz, we will go to the settings button and the top of this, and there's a section of quizzes. We just need to make this as a quiz by toggling this button. Okay, and we have some options for the quizzes. So if we want to release the grades of students, like how many marks they have achieved in this quiz, immediately after the submission we can go for this, or else we can select this for, like, to not to allow them to see their marks. Okay, we can do this. And if we want to allow them to see missed questions, correct answers we'll not allow them to see at this point. And point values, let's allow them to see the point values. Okay, it's up to us, we can customize according to our requirement. Okay, so here we have some other settings also. We can also shuffle the question orders, but however we'll not shuffle that, because we want to have the name and email address and university roll number and designation on the top. However, that will be shuffled too. Okay, and show link to submission. Okay, so we do not want them to submit another response, so we'll not do that. And in the general, we can limit it to one response, so every student will be required to submit a single answer through a single email address. So we have marked it as collect email address. So they will be, it will be collecting the email addresses of all the participants. That means it will automatically add a question to ask the email address of the participants. Okay, respondents can edit after submission. We do not want to allow them to edit the answers after they submit, so that is better unticked. Okay, and can see the summary chart and text responses. Okay, so we have allowed, we are not allowing them to see the summary, like how many of the participants have submitted and all, how, what was the response of other participants and all. Okay, and we are saving all the preferences. Okay, now we have marked it as a quiz. What is the difference between a quiz and a normal Google form? Just that in the quiz we have like correct and incorrect options in this. Okay, so whenever we are editing a question, we have this option of answer key. If we have marked it as quiz, so we will just click on this answer key button, and we just need to select the correct options. Okay, and after that we will edit the marks. So right now it is of 0 points, we will make it of 3 points. Okay, so respondents need to answer all these three answers in order to get the 3 marks. What is the red planet? So here the correct answer we'll mark it as using answer key. So the correct answer is Mars, let's say, and Mars or Mercury. Okay, so we'll give it as 1 point. And similarly, let's give them, we cannot select the correct answer in this, however we can give the point values in this. So let's give them 2 point value for uploading this. However, we'll not release the marks immediately, as we have marked it as later after manual review. If we want to collect some written answers over here, if we are asking some subjective type questions even in this, so they can just write the answer on the notebook and click the picture of the answer they have written and upload it over here, and we will give them the marks if the answer is correct or not after reading it. Okay, and the marks will be disclosed manually after the review. Okay, so rate your experience will not be a question. We cannot like give them like more a few marks based on this. Okay, so let's move to another one. I'm just going to the answer key of this and I'll mark the answer key. So every of the question will be of 1 marks. here we will, and the answer key, let's give them the marks. Okay, so this question will be of total 4 points. 1 marks they will get answering each correct option. For date of birth and time of arrival, let's not give them any marks. Okay, so our quiz is ready. Okay, so we will be able to answer the quiz and submit the responses as we do in the Google Forms. Okay, usually. However, in this quiz we want to allow certifications in this. Okay, as we have, okay, so this quiz is to be evaluated later after manual review. Okay, so even we can do that. Let's do it using this extension. We have this name certify em. We just need to do is we will go to this 3 dots in the corner, and we have the option of add-ons over here. We just need to click on the add-ons, and whenever we click on that add-ons, this marketplace will open to us. This is much similar to, you can say, Play Stores in our phone, that is App Store or something. This is also kind of that thing. So we can add some apps in the Google form. So it is certify em that we can use to provide certifications for filling out the forms or submitting their answers correctly. Okay, we can use certify em to automate the tasks. If you are not able to find this, you can simply search it in the search bar. Certify em, it is automatically coming. So we just need to install this. So in my case it is already installed. Okay, so rather than an uninstall button, you will see an install button instead of this. Okay, and once you click on install button, you will be able to install this. Okay, and after you install this extension, that will be visible in this list. Okay, so here certify em is on the top. Okay, so we can have certify em enabled on this. Okay, however, sometimes it gives an error because now it is giving me an help option only and not to enable the certify em, as there are multiple email addresses logged into my account. So that is why this error occurs sometimes. So I'll refresh the page once. Let's see. Yes, now we are getting this option of enable certify em in this quiz. So we will enable it. So a message has been popped up that certify em is enabled in this quiz. Okay, we have just clicked on okay. Okay, so a little dashboard is opened over here. And one more thing, that there are changes occurring to certify em. I'll be telling you what are the changes that are coming over here. Okay, so until now certification for this quiz is turned off. I can turn it on. So here we can decide the percentage. Okay, so as we have marked it as quiz and we have given point values to each of the questions, so it is of total 14 points. Okay, and we can decide the percentage if the like person who is submitting this form is uh, like getting at least this much of percentage, so we will give them a certification. We can select that percentage. Okay, let's say we select 60%. So So here 60% will be 8 to 9 marks something. So the person who is achieving 8 to 9 marks, they will get the certification. Okay, let's do this. Okay, or the person who is not achieving at least 60% marks, they will not get a certificate for this. And we have a limit of 99 tests per month, or sorry, per day. So here we have 96 remainings, as we have already used, okay, some of them. So we can provide certifications to 100 students in a day using a single email address. Okay, and we have the certificate template as selected as golden. Okay, there are many of them. We just need to click on this preview all button. Okay, I have just clicked on this. There are some basic pre-built templates. So this was the golden template that was already pre-built. Okay, so these are more templates. If we want to like provide the certification in any of these templates, so we can select the template. Okay, so let's select this one. So here this template has a name of teal banner. So we just need to select the teal banner. Okay, I have selected the wrong one. We just need to select the teal banner, and certifications will be automatically provided and thus design. Okay, and the details here that is written Lisa Simpson here, it will come as name. The first question that we have asked after the email address, that will be printed over here. And the second question we are asking, that is course and branch. Okay, that will be printed below this. Okay, in the certificate, and the marks they are achieving in the test will be like written over here at the bottom, and a certificate ID will be generated. Okay, and we will have the records of student that are getting the certifications on what marks. Okay, with the certificate ID and the records, that certificate ID will be automatically stored in the Excel sheet and will be given to all of the participants on the certificates. So here, as we have selected all that, so here we have option of advanced. We can go for that also. So this is what is the message that is shown after submitting this test. So here it is giving us an option to write the name of sender. So let's have the name of sender as Crawlwell. So the email that will be sent to the participants for completing this quiz and achieving 60% of marks, uh, the email will be sent from the name Scrollwell, and we can modify the subject of this content. So let's write it as thanks for taking the quiz. Okay. Or any kind of subject we can create over here. We just need to add the line. So we can add dear or hello. Okay, So let's keep it as hello. Okay, so we can do that, and also we can BCC this email to someone if we want. Okay, also we can select which kind of certificate we want to send. If we want to send them the certificate in the image format or in the PDF format, we can select any one of them. So let's select PDF one over here and share via email. So we usually send emails. Okay, also we can share the certificate to their Google Drive also. Okay, however that will not send an email to them. Okay, so email is always the best. So time zone is Indian Standard Time, and date format is, we can select the date format if we want. So let's save the changes. Okay, so now our quiz is completely ready, and we are good to go with this. So now we just need to do is we will click on the send button. Also, before sending this, we can customize this quiz, the look and feel of this, by clicking on the theme options. We can do like choose the header image if we want. Okay, that is just for the decoration purpose. If we want to, we can choose anything for this quiz according to the theme of this quiz. Okay, so let's choose this one over here. Okay, or this. So I'll click on this insert button, and according to that, the colors of this quiz has been changed. If we want to change the font style, we can use that also. However, I am not going to do that. So coming back, so just sending this quiz. So for sending, we have multiple options. If we want to send this quiz to some of the email addresses that we have, we can copy and paste that email addresses over here. If we want to send to some single email address, we can just write the email address over here, and we can send the email to them with the subject and message. Also, we can have this link. So there is a link. We can simply copy this link, okay, to send to anyone, or we can just click on shorten this link. So both of these work the same way, just this link is a shorter one. So we can copy this link and share it to anyone. And this third option is to embed this Google form into a website. If you are administrator or a web developer, you will be able to add using some basic HTML. Okay, this will give you a code if you want. However, we usually use this thing to share the quiz to anyone. Okay, so like this we can share this quiz to anyone. So let's do one thing. So I'll share this quiz. So let's first try before sharing it. So we have the link of this quiz. I'll open this link. Okay, so now I'll fill this form as a participant. So your email address here, I'll write my email address, a different one. Okay, I have entered my name, course and branch, any name I'll mention over here. University roll number, I have to enter a number. experience is 5, and the primary colors red, blue and green. So this is also kind of a multiple choice question. The look is different, as I told. So this kind of drop down will appear in which I can select the correct answer, and here I need to upload a photograph. So here I'll need to upload a photograph, or I can choose it from the drive. Okay, if I have any photograph, I can use that. So let's use my photograph, and here let's answer some of the questions. So just to like make an incorrect answer, so I'll intentionally incorrect this. Okay, so two of this are incorrect over here. Let's select any of the date, and so after submitting this test, so I have got this message: thank you for your submission. If you have passed the test, you will receive a printable certificate. That, if you remember, we can edit this message also. So let's check if we have received an certificate for this test, if we have passed it or not. So I'll need to check the certification for a different email address. That is this one. Sorry, not this. It was this email address. And here we must have got a response that I have just submitted. So I have received 10 marks out of 14. Okay, I have received the certificate as I have passed out this test, and here I have received this certificate with this message that we had written. Okay, so here I have received a certificate with my name and branch and designation that I have mentioned, and the other identifier rule number if I wanted. Okay, I have added the rule number. Okay, so with a passing score of 100%, just saying. So I have achieved the total score that was required for passing. So I have achieved that. So it has given me the certification for this, and that is very much simpler. So now we'll move out to manual process of creating certifications. However, there is one thing that I want you to notice, that is just a recent change in the Certify-M, that we are creating the certifications and sending it out to everyone. So here you'll notice that in the certification we have not, like, there is no advertisement or something. So that is totally a certificate. Even we can create a custom certificate also with this. However, from coming this 26th of October, Certify-M is changing the terms and giving an advertisement at the bottom of every certificate that it is made with Certify-M. If we do not want to use that, we need to purchase the Certify-M paid versions. Okay, or else we can create the certificates manually. So there are multiple ways to create the certificates manually. So we will discuss that, how we can create the certificate in MS Word for every participants, and how we can uh, like share the certificates to the participants. Okay, so we'll be learning an easy way to do that. So before moving to that manual process of creating certifications, I would like to ask if anyone has any doubts until now regarding all this process. uh, I I'm very happy to answer. Please, you can unmute yourself and ask if you have any queries or doubts. And also, I am going to share this link in the WhatsApp group that we have. Any doubts, any questions until now regarding this? This is the link to the Google form that I have just shared. You can also fill out this form, okay, and try how this is working, and you will get a certification for this. I believe no one has any doubt regarding this till now. So are we all good to go with the next topic of us for today? So we will be learning about creating certificates manually in MS Word. That is also a good topic. However, this was not a planned topic to cover. However, as I seen that CertifyM is changing the terms, I thought that you must be in need of this thing also, because you will not want to use the CertifyM free of cost. Either you have to pay for it for using the CertifyM, or you will not use it. So that could be a useless thing if you want to use it after 26th, if you do not like to add the like branding of CertifyM on all of the certificates shared. So we have added this topic, how we can create the certifications in MS Word. So let's see if I have any file in the MS Word. Okay, we can download some certificate templates from the internet from, and one of the websites that I want to refer is template.net. For this, there are many paid and free like templates for certificates and all of the things. So let's select the category of certificates. So here is the option of certificates. We can select the certificate templates, and we have many of the free certificate templates. Let's select this one for now, and I will just download this template in the MS Word format as it has given. Okay, so I'll just click on this, use this template. Okay, this has its own graphic editor, and we just want to download it in the MS Word, Microsoft Word format. And so file is being downloaded. Okay, so it is giving us to attribute the creator's name in the certificate. If we are using it for like commercially or profitable purpose, so we need to mention the thing that we have copied to give the credits to the creator of this template. However, if we are using this for commercial purpose, we can create our own template using some designing tools that we will be learning tomorrow, how we can design certifications, brochures, posters and all. so that we have a session tomorrow how we can create our own things in Google, like MS Word or MS Office tools. Okay, so for now we are using this pre-built template. Okay, we'll be learning how we can complete, like create this by our own. Okay, so just checking, I have got one more response. Okay, that is good to see. Okay, so there is an Excel file created every time whenever someone is submitting a response, that is being added to this spreadsheet. Okay, I will copy this data and go to Excel, MS Excel. I will need to extract this file as I have not extracted it until now. I am extracting it to the desktop. I'll close this for now. And here in the Excel, I will just paste that data. Okay, that has been pasted into a single cell. Okay, so we have the data. Okay, so let's remove the score part from here, as we do not require that score part. If we need, if we can keep that score part that has automatically converted the scores into date as per that requirement. Okay, so let's open the template that we had downloaded in the MS Word. Here in the MS Word, it gives us a really great feature that is named mailings. We can go to that. Here we can remove this thing also, and if we want, we can add our logos over here. Okay, logo of our university or something. So let's keep this. Okay, so here we can add the logo if we want. So let's insert it from the pictures. Here we have our logo. I'll just change this formatting to bring in front of the text. Okay, and fix position on page. We will be learning all these things in our tomorrow session, how we can create our own certificates and posters and brochures. We'll be learning all these things in detail. So let's focus on mailings today. Okay, so here we have the name. So in this mailings, we just go and we'll select the recipients using this. And as we have an existing list with us, we just need to save this file as we have not saved it until now. So let's have some more save options. I'll save it on the desktop along with that file. I'll select desktop. Data demo. Okay, so I have this data of 2 students only. Even if I have the data of multiple students, doesn't matter how much students are there or how much participants are there, we can have the data. There is no limit in MS Word. We just need to use the select recipient, use an existing list, or we can create an list over here as we have created in the Excel. We can do that over here also, but Excel is an easy way to go. Okay, as we can select the recipients, we will just go to desktop. We have this Excel file demo. This is asking us to select the sheet from this Excel file in which we have the data. So here we have only a single sheet. So as I have selected the recipient, so now many more options are coming to me. Okay, so now in this field here where this name is written, we will go to insert merge field. Okay, so just a minute. Okay, I have made this mistake. So I'll need to have all this data in the first column. So it will pick up the data from first column. So I will need to select that file again. Just saving that first. Okay, after saving this file again, I'll select the data sheet 1, and now I will click on the insert merge field, and now I have all the options that are the columns I have. So here in the insert merge field, I'll add name, just a minute. So I'll add name over here, and here we can edit the text according to a requirement. So here we can write that this is the certificate of completion. It is like provided to name for this task, completing this quiz that was on this topic organized by this organization. We can have all those things written over here. Okay, so we can write those things over here. Okay, and after that, if we want, we can write the designations. So let's So here let's do the small font size and write designation or something. However, we just need to select this text and we'll go to mailings. I'll select this text. I'll click on course and branch. Okay, or designation, whatever we have in this Excel sheet, we want to print below that. We'll just select that data. Okay, and that will be printed over here. After we are done with selecting all those things, we have the certificate IDs also generated in the Certify-M. If we want to create our own certificate IDs, we just can do one thing, cert ID, just write anything over here and just create a random certificate ID as per you want. Okay, QZ for quiz, SW this month, one. So this is the like unique certificate ID that we have created for this, and let's do it like this. And we can create certificate IDs as much as we want using this. Okay, so the certificate IDs are being created, just the last digit is being changed. So this is representing that this is for the quiz organized by Scrodwell on like 10th month 14th date, and this is the first certificate for that. This is the second, this is third, fourth, fifth. Though we do not have this much of data, if we have this like did earlier, we would be able to insert the merge field. So however, we just need to save that file again. Okay, here we need to select that Excel file again to do all that. So let's skip the certificate ID for now, and after we are done with this, we will just click on this edit individual document or print documents. We will go to directly print documents, that will be fine. So clicking on all, we have total of 2 responses. So let's do this. So let's save it on test desktop only. So we are done with this. This test PDF file has been created after using this MS Word file. We have created this. File is being opened. Okay, so here you will be able to see that the details are printed for each of the name, okay, of the participants. Okay, here we have this a white portion coming over here, as we have not selected that options. So here we can do that also, print individual documents. So it is being printed on, I believe, A4 size. So it is printing it on the letter paper size. So that is why the side is being blanked. Okay, so if we do not have the certificate of the paper size, we just need to click on this edit individual documents and we will be able to create that also. This has created another Word file with the certificates. Okay, so now we just need to go to file and we will just click on the save as button and desktop. I'll write the name test one. I'll save it as in the PDF format. So we have this file created, test one. That is completely fine. Okay. So this is how we can create multiple certificate without writing the name of all the participants manually. Even if we have created like the participants, we need to create the certificate for participants. The number is 500 or 1000 participants we have. We would be able to create the certificates in a single go. Okay, without typing all the names again and again, just from the submissions that we have received. This was pretty easy. And after that, we have to send the certificate to all the participants. For this, we have another like tool that we can use to send the certificate. Okay, so let's close these ones. That tool is to be used in the Google Sheets only. That is the spreadsheet that we can use it from here also. Okay, so here we will just add a new sheet. Okay, and this new sheet I will be going to this add-ons. So here, just like we have add-ons in the Google Forms, plugins or add-ons, similarly we have the add-ons in this also. So that is mail merge with attachments that I have already installed, but as you may have not already installed this, you will need to install this. Just click on this get add-ons and same thing will open to you again. So here just we will search mail merge. There are many like extensions that are for the mail merge. So we usually use this mail merge with attachments with this mail merge for Gmail image. Okay, we just need to click on the install button that would be appearing over here and need to install this extension, and after that it would be appearing over here and we just need to click on enable mail merge. Okay, it is saying mail merge is now enabled. So now what we have to do is we will click on it again and there we will find an option of configure mail merge. As now we have enabled this mail merge on the sheet. Now we will click on this. So it is asking to select the sheet. So I'll select the sheet 2 that we have just created, and after clicking on this it is has automatically given us the fields email address, file attachment, schedule date, mail merge status. That are the required fields that are needed to be used over here. Okay, hmm. So these are the fields. So just we need to do is I'll copy these email addresses to the field of email address. Okay, in the file attachments, what we will be doing is we have the certifications as test one. Okay, so as we can see that we have the certifications in the common sheet. Okay, though we want to get the certifications individually, okay, we cannot send this file to any of the students. For this, what we will doing is we will search for split PDF. tools are available on the internet, and here is this website, that is I love PDF. We can use this. That is a very good tool that is used to split PDF. I'll click on this select PDF file. I'll go to desktop and select the file test1, and I will click on this extract pages. Okay, extract pages. After clicking on this extract pages and all, I will just click on split PDF, and it will give us a file. Now that file is downloaded twice. Okay, I'll delete one of them and open this file. This is a zipped folder that is containing two, okay, these two documents. I will just need to extract this. I'll go to my downloads, and here I have this file downloaded, extracted. I'll just click on extract here. So I have got these two files. I'll just click on new, create a folder. Okay, I have created this folder of test certificates. I'll put these certificates into this folder. I'm deleting this from outside. Now I have both of these certificates in my folder. That would be in the serial order, as I have the names in the Excel file, so that will not be an issue. So as I have this name, my name on the first and this name on the second, okay, so accordingly, first certificate would be mine and second would be of theirs. Okay, so we have created the certificates. If we have many number of certificates, we will have all of them in this serial order. Okay, so here what we will do is, as Google Sheets is a part of Google software or Google Drive, we can say, so we will go to Google Drive. Just remember, we need to go to the drive of the same Google account as we have the sheet in. Okay, so I'll click on new. I'll click on this folder upload. I'm selecting this folder test certificates that has all the certificates it is asking us to upload. So I'm uploading these certificates in this folder. Okay, so that folder has been uploaded and it is appearing over here, okay, with all those two certificates. Now we just need to do is, in the file attachment section, we will not need to do anything. We like attaching any file, we will just write the name of file that we have, test 1 dash 1, or if we have the spaces in between, I'll add the spaces. Yes, we have the spaces. Okay, so this is how it has been created, and similarly after scrolling it, we have this second appearing over here. If we have multiples, we'll just need to scroll it down and we will have the names created for everyone. So here I will delete all these. Okay, so these does not look like a file attachment. So what I will do is to make the name completely similar. I'll need to add this .pdf at the end of all of these. So what I can do is, if I have multiple files, I will delete this one once. Okay, I will, if I'll write .pdf with this, so I will not be able to scroll this. If I'll scroll this, this will remain the same. Okay, so rather than scrolling this or doing writing .pdf over here, I'll write some numbers, number of zeros, or some random number that is not anywhere in this. Okay, let's enter 5 zeros that is not anywhere in this Excel file rather than this. So I'm adding 5 zeros after this. Okay, so this is 5 zeros, and now whenever we will scroll it down, so it will change it to this. Okay, so there is still an issue. We, let's do this manually. So this is how we have created a pattern. So we have written this number in the first, and this number is in the second, and this number is in the third. And if we want to create multiple certificates, we have this thing. Okay, now we can see that the certificate names are not similar to this. Now we just need to do is, we will go to this. We have this find and replace option. I'm just finding it. Okay, here we have this option in the Google Sheets, and that is find and replace. I'll go to find these 5 zeros. I have typed these 5 zeros anywhere, so I'll replace this 5 zeros with .pdf. Okay, that was a very easy way to do this. Okay, okay, just a minute. I'll replace it with .pdf in the sheet. The sheet match case. This is not being done. Okay, got it. Okay, I was just clicking on the done button. I need to replace all. So I was not like clicking on the replace all button. So okay, I I just need to click on this replace all and request you to please not annotate on the screen. I'll do it again. Zeros dot pdf match case replace all. So I'll not do it on all of the sheets, but do it on the sheets. Okay, and that is done. So this is similar to the file names in this. Uh, no matter how many of this call like number of rows we have, we can do this all in once. Okay, and schedule date, we do not want to schedule this. Okay, we will be sending it right now. Okay, and just after doing all this, we will just go to add-ons again and go to this mail merge add-ons, and again I will click on this configure mail merge. So I'll be sending the emails from this name, and the name will be Scrollwell, from which the emails will be sent. The name will appear as Scrollwell. So this name is appearing. Continuing this. So we can create a visual editor, like we can create the email template what is to be sent in the email. So here we can write the email subject. What is the subject? Certificate. So this is the email that we will be sending to all of the participants. Okay, and the file will be attached to it automatically. Okay, I will just try to send a test email once. So I will send a test email that will be sent to my email, this, from which this sheet is created. So I have sent a test email. So I have received it. This is the test email coming from the name of Scrollwell. So this does not have a file attachment that we were supposed to have. Okay, so we do not have the file attachment, as we have made this mistake, a little mistake, that we have the spaces in between, that we do not have the spaces in the actual file. So we need to always take care of this, that we need to have exactly same name of file attachments as we have in the Google Drive. So let's try sending a test email again. Okay, test email has been sent. So let's check the new email that we have received. So Again, we are not getting this. Okay, let's check for any mistake that we are making over here. I have also kept this T capital. Let's make this T smaller. Let's try it out again this time. Again, a test email has been sent. Okay, I'm not getting this PDF file in this. Okay. I'm making the mistakes again and again. So last time I have removed that space. So I have received again an email without. So the email is not being sent. There must be some error in this. Not to worry, let's complete this topic on tomorrow of sending the emails using mail merge. Okay, so today I'm getting some error. Let's try sending a test email once again, because everything seems to be correct, but still. Yes, this time I have received, because everything was correct. So in the test email, we have received a certificate with the name Kashish, that is in the first row. Okay, and now if I'll send this, run this mail merge, this will send email to everyone. Okay, and this list. So currently we have only two emails in this list, and we'll send the certificates to all of them. And this is showing that email has been sent to this email, and email has been sent to this email. Let's check these email addresses if we have received any email. So I'm switching over to my different email that I've entered for this quiz, and let's see if we have received the certificate. So we have received the certificate. Okay, that we have created in the MS Word. Okay, so it is according to the details that we have filled in the Google form. After filling out all these details, so any doubts and like any of the topic that we have covered today? So we are done with the today's topics that we have planned for today, and tomorrow we will be learning about creating this kind of certificates, or we can create some brochures or posters, how we can create in the MS Office. We will be learning about that, because we also need those things in our day-to-day life. So any of the questions until now with the process or anything, you are you can feel free to ask anything. For any question or query, please feel free to ask. Okay, seems like uh, it is completely clear to all how we have done all these things. But still, I would like to request if anyone has any doubt or any query, they can ask freely. They can unmute themselves and ask their query. So if everyone is clear with the topics of today, so shall we end this session for today? If there is no doubt and everything is clear. Okay, so seems like everything is clear to all of the participants in today's session. Okay, so if there is no doubt, so let's end this session right now. So let's wait. I'll be waiting for a few minutes. If anyone has any query, they can ask, or you may leave now from the session. We will be ending this. If you do not have any query, you can leave. And let's meet tomorrow's session. Let's meet in the tomorrow session with the next topic.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, very good evening.
Sir, is it possible to send the PPT what shared your presentation?
A presentation that we have showed you earlier.
Yeah,
Okay, definitely we will send you the presentation that we have shown you. There's no,
thank you, thank you.
yes. Okay, so let's end the today's session and let's let's meet in the next session tomorrow that we have for poster and brochure designing using offline and online tools. Okay, okay, see you everyone in the next session. Bye for tomorrow.